we going to screw the people? How are we going to kill indigenous cultures?
Cattle is very energy consuming and energy expensive. And if you project forward on what we would need to do to reduce emissions, you would want to modify Americans' diets.
Image that I saw on TV in Libya, where you had Africans in a small room that were now captives. I couldn't stop seeing images of the current camps we have here at our border.
I want to make sure I understand this, because to me, the point that you're making is a crucial one, right? The democratic structural impediments to big change on the level necessary to deal with the climate crisis are prior to the specific solution.
Exactly.
To what we will do. Okay?
Exactly.
So
that's much better said. That's the point that I'm trying to.
Growing up as a child in Guyana, my grandfather used to tell us stories that God made the United States. He told us about the wonders and freedoms in this country. I live my life striving to become an American citizen, and I'm proud to have achieved that goal. As president, what will you do? The future grandfathers will continue to share the stories of our great nation.
I've been to Guyana. I've been all through Africa.
I am, some of you know, supportive of a Medicare for all single-payer system. And that means that everybody in the country has health care, including the undocumented.
You get a tax break for a racehorse. Why in God's name couldn't we provide a $8,000 tax credit for everybody who has child care costs? It would put 720 million women back in the workforce.
You have a very determined minority, in this case, wealthy white men and wealthy white Christian men and Christian Americans who are of the fundamentalist variety, who are very clear that no matter what happens, if they have to pull the South Africa model to maintain power forever, they will do it.
what you're asking is to produce the conditions of World War II style mobilization in the absence of a Pearl Harbor, in the absence of a catalyzing event. And what is that? What is the roadmap to get there?
But what I don't agree with you, Chris, on is whether or not we have seen Pearl Harbor. I think you've seen the Bahamas, you've seen Katrina, you've seen drought and floods all over the world. You see the migration of people. You are seeing it now.
My plan would reverse those toxic Trump tax cuts and give 150 million Americans through our RISE credit a tax increase and actually redefine work as we know it.
Are you in fact in favor of gun confiscation?
Yes.
We need an integrated politics. We need to go beyond hard data. We need to go beyond just thinking about the facts. I want you to think about this with your heart.
You can run the best campaign. You can have the best plans. You can get the nomination. You can win the popular vote. And you can lose the Electoral College and therefore the election for these 4 reasons. Number 1, voter suppression.